December 23, 1891. Spokane Daily Chronicle, Spokane Falls, Washington. Christ Child in France. France has a peculiarly sweet and odd custom at Christmas time. Instead of representing the giver of the season's goodies by a short, stout, white-haired divinity, as he is usually represented, a young and beautiful girl, robed in white, personates the character of the Christ child, Jesus Banbin. With a silver bell in one hand and a basket of sweetmeats in the other, she goes about the village ringing out the little ones with her silver chime and distributing the coveted gifts among them. December 17, 1900. The Evening Argus, Owasso, Michigan. Kissing the cattle, a queer Montenegrin custom. Peasants of the mountains of Montenegro have a peculiar Christmas Eve custom. After the Yule log has been lighted, the head of the house and the son, who acts as the shepherd of the sheep flock, go to the stables with candles and light up each corner of the interior alternately. Then they return to the door, and as each holds his candle high, the animals are driven in one by one. The household wife then sprinkles a little wine over the oldest female of each of the different species of livestock, and, having done this, kisses the animal on the head. This is a unique Christmas practice, and antiquarians have been able to find no reason for it, nor have they been able to set the time when it began. The kissing ceremony over, the family clucks like a hen and cheeps like a chicken. This is said certainly to ensure a plentiful increase of the fowls during the coming year. It should have been said that before the fire is lighted, the iron shovel and poker are hidden away. The Christmas fire must be stirred only with a piece of wood. As soon as a piece falls from the end of the burning Yule log, one of the sons of the family picks the bit up in his teeth, and at the imminent danger of being burned, carries it thus into the yard, and there drops it. Now of a certainty, no witches can get in during the Christmas festivities. The carcass for the Christmas feast, sheep, pig, or goat, is roasted whole. In carving it, no rib of the creature must be broken, otherwise a dire calamity is in store for the family. A cake is baked on the hearth, and as soon as the spot where it was cooked is cool, each member of the family puts his bare foot on the place and is thus insured against blistered feet for a year. When writing of Saxon Christmas legends and odd Christmas ceremonials, one writes in the past almost wholly. In the Black Mountain region, the old-time customs are the customs of today, and time seems to have been unable to change their infinite variety. December 17, 1900. The Evening Argus, Owasso, Michigan. Scottish Christmas. Festival not so popular as in some countries. In Scotland, they wish one another a Merry Christmas, like the rest of Christendom, and exchange gifts, but the festival of the Nativity has not been popular among the Scottish people, at least since the Reformation, says the Chicago Record. It is only in recent years that Christmas has begun to be regarded as a holiday to be observed with religious and social rites. The winter festivities in Scotland in the olden time consumed fully 6 weeks before the sun entered Capricorn and turned again with light-giving power in its apparent course. The advent of the winter was marked by the Halloween celebration. This was for many years one of the most distinctive and widely observed of Scottish festivals, especially among the rural residents, who practiced with great fidelity diverse superstitious rites associated with it. But the picturesque side of the festival is now a thing of the past. The Yule festival, a remnant of the old pagan rites paid to the great Scandinavian god Thor, is now represented by the Christmas roast turkey and plum pudding, which have found their way from the south across the border. And during the Christmas fortnight, much charming hospitality is dispensed in house and hall. A happy spirit is abroad, and rich and poor are more or less affected by it. December 23, 1891, Spokane Daily Chronicle, Spokane Falls, Washington. Early Christmas carols. Christmas carols have been sung ever since the rude tribes of Germany were converted to Christianity. There are books by the score containing hundreds of them. Bishop Taylor observes that the Gloria in Excelsis, the well-known hymn sung by the angels to the shepherds at our Lord's Nativity, was the earliest Christmas carol. Bourne cites Durandus to prove that in earlier ages of the Church, the bishops were accustomed on Christmas Day to sing carols among the clergy. The original of the Anglo-Norman carol, translated by Douce, of the date of the 13th century, is in the British Museum. It begins, "Now, lordlings, listen to our ditty, strangers coming from afar, let poor minstrels move your pity, give us welcome, soothe our care." In 1521, Wynkyn de Worde printed a set of Christmas carols. One of them was, "A Carol Bringing in the Boar's Head." Chaucer alludes to it in his Franklin's Tale. "Janus sitteth by the fire with double beard, and he drinketh of his bugle-horn the wine. Before him standeth the brawn of the tusked swine." December 23, 1891, Spokane Daily Chronicle, Spokane Falls, Washington. Yuletide Proverbs. The weather at Christmastide has been the subject of many curious and quaint traditions, whose origin is as elusive as the filmy robe of a fairy. If the sun shines bright and clear on Christmas Day, it argues well, for the old proverb runs, "If the sun shines through the apple tree on Christmas Day, there will be an abundant crop the next year." A full moon at Christmas time is not a good sign, according to the old lines, "Light Christmas, light wheat sheaf, dark Christmas, a heavy wheat sheaf." In more superstitious ages, steps were taken to counteract ill omens by visiting the orchards and performing mysterious rites, sprinkling them with liquor from the wassail bowl, and by chanting a sort of incantation. The following verses were supposed to have potent influence in subduing antagonistic spirits in fruit trees. "Stand fast, root, bear wide top, pray God, send a howling crop. Every twig, apple big, every bough, apples enow. Hats full, caps full quarter sack full." According to popular proverbs, a green Christmas brings a heavy harvest, although Scotch lore has it that a green Yule makes a braw kirkyard. A green Christmas is also said to foretell a white Easter, while a warm Christmas portends a cold Easter and also threatens a cold grave. A wet Christmas means an abundance of bread. A wind on Christmas Day, trees will bear much fruit. If the ice will bear a man before Christmas, it will not bear him afterwards. If Christmas finds a bridge, he'll breast it. If he finds none, he'll make it. The shepherd would rather see his wife enter the stable on Christmas Day than the sun. An old chronicle has it that the buzz of a fly on Christmas Day often means the sound of a churchyard bell. So far as the sun shines on Christmas Day, so far will the snow blow in May.